Hi everyone, Jageshwar this side. Your HR manual looks perfect. Today's our topic is HR manual. Your HR manual looks perfect, right? But but what if I told you that there are hidden loopholes that exactly uh, that could actually go against you when things go wrong? Hi Jageshwar this side, and today I'll decode the real meaning behind the HR practice policies that most employees never notice until it's too late. So my philosophy is to help you guys to get most out of it and not to feel worried. I'm here to help. You can reach out to me at my mail ID. So let's start it. First loophole we moving toward first at company discretion clause. You will see that there is a line in every manual or every offer letter or appointment letter that company reserve the right to change policy at its discretion. Means company can change any rules and regulations in their company manual or in their HR manual, which is not the part of labor law or statutory compliances, uh, which is only the part of the manual or company law, company policy. Okay, it means that management can change leave policy, even working hours, benefits, anything. So our tip is to always keep a copy of HR manual and every policy revision on mail. If you notice any change without notice, ask HR for effective date and reason for change. That will help you to get more out of it, because once you start taking uh, any initiative to get more details and the logic behind change and the logic behind any decision then taken by the management, you get more details on that, and definitely that will help you in future. Let's move toward the loophole 2, vague conduct clauses. The terms like vague here means the terms which we'll discuss further. The terms like unprofessional behavior, misconduct, disrespect are often undefined, that gives too much power to interpretation. Tip: if you ever get a warning, ask for the exact policy clause example of the behavior that violated. For example, let's say unprofessional behavior. Suppose you get a task from your senior superior senior, and you have something urgent at your home to do, or you plan something with your family. In that case, if you denied that task, that could be taken as a unprofessional behavior. uh, if if company try to misuse their policies and vague conduct clauses, and the misconduct and the disrespect, as I told you in my last example, like you are declining a request or declining a task from your senior, that will also create a environment like disrespect for your senior. That company can also use that as a vague. Like now move toward the third no clear grievance or appeal process. In most of the cases, company mention some details, but some manuals tell you how to get disciplined but never how to defend yourself. So here my tip is to ask HR how to escalate authority. Info is for grievance. Keep communication documented and make sure each and every communication you do must be in a written form or on a mail, so that you can use that information in future for your security purposes. Okay, now let's move toward loophole 4, confidentiality versus whistleblowing. Confidential, confidentiality clause sometimes silence employee who want to report wrongdoing. For example, if someone is doing something wrong, or for example, let's suppose a company is not paying you salary on time, then if you post that mishappening or misconduct or unethical activities on any social media, company will conduct it as a, company can use that that your post as a confidentiality clause, and on that basis company will do the best which is of their interest, and they could terminate or retrench you on the basis of this confidentiality clause, because they so my point is to read the manual carefully. Tip: report ethical and logical issues through official communication channel, not social media. Here I mentioned not social media. Okay, अपना steps by steps चलना है. Do not use social media to report anything. Okay, moving toward the next loophole. Loophole number 5, leave and benefit ambiguities. Manual may not clarify how leaves are calculated or carry forward, causing confusion. So before resigning, request a leave balance statement in writing so that you get your leaves paid, which will be carried forward in the next year. Okay, moving toward the 6th loophole, probation can be extended line. Probation, I think those who are working professional in their starting phase of their career, they know what probation is. And for the fresher, probation is a period where company puts you on a trial basis, and they just give you work and they give you salary exactly the same standards, somewhere maybe less, but they put you on probation. They didn't confirm you until they find you valuable. But most of the time probation extends, and then dash probation. I didn't want to speak that thing here. That will extend the video. Okay, I have a little space, so I just want to complete the topic within a short span of time, so you guys can get less. You guys can get more in less time. So we are on probation. Probation can be extended indefinitely. In some manual, keep you in gray zone. Tip: if extended, ask for a written feedback and the new end date. Written feedback means company, if company is extending your probation period by saying that your skills are not as per our requirement, or you are not working as per our expectation. So my point here is, ask them on what basis you measure my performance. Give me that data, I'll work on that, and also provide me an next probation end date, so that you are aware of all their expectations, what they're expected from you, and what requirements you have to fulfill. by upgrading yourself, upgrading your skills. Moving toward the seventh, policy versus contractual fit. Sometimes your appointment letter might be different from your HR manual. In despite that, letter usually wins because letter is a contract between you and the employer, and HR manual is a guiding force between you and the employer, like law. So keep your appointment letter with you in a PDF or some digital format, so you can get the details from your appointment letter, and try to read HR manual carefully. Do not try to just go through in only in few topics. Okay, if you need any help from my side, you just mail me on my mail ID. My mail ID is, wait, Jageshwar Mishra HR @hotmail.com. You can connect me on that. I'll definitely revert to you on that mail. Look, moving towards the next, here the tip is compare both and clarify any conflict early. Loophole 8, data privacy and surveillance. Manual might allow monitoring without limit or reason. Do not use office devices for personal communication. In some companies, they at the time of joining they ask you to sign a IT policy, so that in that IT policy the data they mention is, or the rules or the clause they mention like you cannot use company device or company internet for your personal work. They also monitor sometime. They also records your browsing history, so that they can use that data in against you. Okay, so make sure you read all the manuals. Loophole 9, social media and external communication rule. Most of the manuals doesn't contain any external communication rules, but some contain social media. Okay, social media rules may be too broad, restricting even positive posts. So here my one point is, if you are posting about your company on any social media like LinkedIn, Instagram, or any social media or external sites, so make sure you have approval from your company. Either it's positive or negative. Definitely not negative, but before posting anything positive too, you must have approval from your company. So after that, because that will also help you to safeguard your self-interest. Here my tip is to check for social media clause before posting about your company. Okay. Loophole number 10, no update cycle. Outdated HR manuals cannot protect employees under new labor laws or work modules. Here my tip is to check manual's latest update date and suggest revision if needed. Then okay, what should you do as an employee? Read your HR manual fully once a while. Let's suppose you join on the 1st of November. From 1st to 7th, there is some induction trainings, one-to-one meetings. There is no such workload from 1 to 7 on you. So my suggestion to you is to read the HR manual fully, highlight vague or confusing area, ask question respectfully, from your HR, from your department head, or from your senior to clarify all these confusions, or ask HR about each and every version of the HR manual on email, and keep it with you as a hard copy or on email too. Okay, don't sign in new policy acknowledgement blindly, always read first. ये तो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट है, इसको हाईलाइट करते हैं. Always read first. Okay. So last but not the least, the HR manual is not a company rule book. It's a professional safety net. When you know its loophole, you protect yourself, your dignity, and your career. With these all words, thank you. Bye bye.